In the 9 o'clock news, let's now return to our big interview today. The Air Chief Marshal, who has told NDTV that with proper training, the paramilitary is the best suited force to actually tackle the Maoists. Speaking exclusively to Nitin Gokhale, Air Chief P.B. Nayak said that the situation hasn't yet reached a stage that air power needs to be used.
Is the Air Force going to get into offensive role against the Maoists?
It's a good question. The roles for the Air Force are basically offensive in nature. That is my major objection. As far as the Maoists are concerned, they are citizens of our country. They are not behaving themselves too well at the present moment, to put it simply. There is a mechanism in place in terms of the paramilitary forces which needs to be used to control such insurgencies. Therefore, in my opinion, the paramilitary forces are the best suited to control Maoist kind of a movement. Why not the Air Force? The Air Force air part or aerospace part, the gadgets that we use, the satellites that we use, the weapons that we use, the aircraft that we use, are all focused for lethality. They are meant for wiping out the enemy from across the border. There is no controlling factor in terms of collateral damage. There is no distinguishing factor, distinguishing friend from foe. If you attack a particular area, whoever is there gets wiped out. Can you do it in our own country? That is the doubt. So therefore, offensive use of air power in the Naxal case, I do not recommend at the present stage, in spite of the sad massacre that has taken place recently in Dantewada.
There at any point in time this opinion or this demand been made on you in the past and you have said no also?
No. I think the government has also been very understanding and their views are also by and large the same.
Is the Air Force also conscious of the fact that there has been one incident in the past, way back in 1966, when the present day Mizoram, there was this bombing which had taken place in villages? Is that something that is always at the back of mind of the Air Force?
See, I got commissioned in 1969. So what happened in 1966 is way back history. Yeah, people operated from Tezpur, Tufanis and hunters, I think, were used. It ultimately achieved its aim partially, but it did leave a bad taste. So collateral damage is something that one has to be very, very careful about. And use of offensive power in one's own territory against one's own people, one has to be terribly careful.
That's right. So what is the way that Air Force can actually help? You've been helping in some way, but what is the step forward?
We've been helping in terms of casualty evacuation. We've been helping in terms of logistic supply. We've been helping in terms of insertion and extraction, especially in J&K. We've been helping in terms of reconnaissance. We have also operated UAVs in the past from Raipur, Jagdalpur, over this area.
Tuba.com